One of the best parts of fall is packing the family up and heading to the local orchard, but there are a few bad apples across the state that are causing some producers to change their way of thinking about how to do business.
For 50 years, we've been doing you pick apples, and the way that we've designed it is people drive their car into the orchard, they park, and they'll get out of their car, pick the apples, load back up in the car, and then drive to the checkout where they pay. Well, that just affords opportunity to people that are of the persuasion to steal.
In fact, an incident here earlier this year caused quite a stir on social media, giving Lynd's Fruit Farm some attention they weren't expecting.
At the end of Labor Day, right at the end of close on Monday, there was somebody that had, I forget if it was $300 or $400 worth of fruit. They did not claim. We asked, how many bags did you pick, to establish, what's the charge? And they claimed 2 bags, and I don't know if they were small bags, or it doesn't matter. It was a pittance compared to what they had. We had observed them in the orchard. We knew they were hiding apples. And so at the checkout, once they establish what they picked and they pay, we say, can we just check your trunk? And they agreed to that. And then we found the $300 or $400 worth, bagged them up, and decided we're going to call the sheriff and let him sort this out.
According to Lynd, theft is nothing new in this industry, but the trends are certainly changing.
It used to be when you caught people stealing, I'm talking 10 years ago, when you caught people stealing, it was half the people felt embarrassed or shame, which is good. I'm glad you feel that way, and we can move on from here. And the other half of them would raise a big ruckus to try to, please just leave the property. But the other half, they would go, oh, yeah, well, here's your money. I'll get you next time, type of attitude, which is scary to me. But that's the change I see. And I think other people in industry grow apples or other things, pumpkins, for example. They're seeing more of this.
This is a great place to bring a family. This is something that families plan on every single fall.
Yeah.
And it just puts a sour taste in your mouth when things like this happen. How do you keep that balance of making the family experience remain at the same time, just kind of always looking over your shoulder?
Yeah, well, we have to have good people working for us that portray those values that we have ourselves towards others. And most of the customers will tell you that it's just a great place to come visit. And that's because of employees. I mean, we put on a nice display of apples for people to pick, but it's the people. And I want people treated like I would treat them. So if we can find employees that do that, people are so intrigued with agricultural production. If you got good people, if you're people, you got it made on you pick. Or any kind of ag endeavor within a large metropolitan area. If you're people, you can do retail sales quite well.
Lynd has thought of weighing cars as they come in and out to make sure they're not taking more than they're supposed to. Thermal imaging might be an option. He even thinks there's a possibility that drones just flying over every once in a while might help take a bite out of crime. I'm Higgins reporting for the Ohio AgNet.